What's up, Eddie? You bet, man. I wanted to keep my word.
First pitch coming your way next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Oakland Athletics. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll, and towing the slab in this one, Kareem Flint.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Nigel Beal at the plate now. That's ball one. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Pitch misses, and now 3-2. Merrill, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Time called now before the payoff pitch. "3-2," and that's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
2-2 down. That one the other way. Camacho tracks it down for the out. Hank Hackman digs in now.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
Maurice Vistafka up next for the A's.
The catcher, Maurice Vistafka.
Hey, let's go, big fella. We'll be right
The
here.
1-1. To the right side. Chavez steps on the bag. That's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the 2nd now from the Coliseum with no score. 1 down. Next up for the A's, Nigel Beal. He reached on a walk his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
Hey, we're patient up there.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Beal measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he won a Gold Glove last season. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's the strike. Line to left. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Carlos Diaz. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. That's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4. Hank Hackman.
Digging in for Oakland, Hank Hackman. Reached on an infield single his first time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Julio pulls it in on the run. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Man at first with 1 gone. Nigel Beal.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
First offering misses the mark.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That's in there. And the count 1-1.
Come on, Angel, not now.
Straight in with the strike zone.
Yeah, let's go now. One time.
Righty to the plate. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Merrill stands at first with 1 out. And now it's 3-2. Carlos Diaz to bat next. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Carlos Diaz up next for the A's. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly rule call. Next up for the A's, Hank Hackman. 1 for 2. First and second, 2 down. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes up the middle. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning. 2 left on. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Oh yeah, it's postseason time, Rocky. It's time to rake, man. 1 for 1 with 2 walks so far on a stolen base.
Light tower power.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Count 1-0. Come on, big guy.
And another ball.
Let's go now, one time.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
No doubt, Rocky. I like that. Appreciate you, buddy.
Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Towards first. He handles it himself, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 8th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Leading off, John Anderson. Brignoni back to work. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Now the throw to first on the run. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock.
2 outs, runner on first. Nigel Beal, the next to hit.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever.
Hey.
There's a strike. Merrill leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Off the catcher and rolls away.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with a runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
Next one just misses, and the count's full.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
So now 3-2. This one popped up.
Oh, shucks. There's game 1.
And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take game 1 of the series on the road. So the Boston Red Sox take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. welcome to Oakland. We're at Ring Central Coliseum. Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series coming your way on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Oakland Athletics. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in Game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die Game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway, and pitching in this one for Oakland, Joseph Vaccaro.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Hard hit left side. One up, one down.
That accepted. The first baseman.
So 2 away with nobody on. Nigel Beal now at the plate. This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But, yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Next pitch inside, and 1-1.
You know, Boog, one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa.
Ah, well, he settles under it in left.
Not really, buddy. I'm not a big Warriors fan.
Tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show.
I think it'll help the Warriors, that's for sure. No doubt. He's chasing a ring. That's the place to go.
Welcome back. And now the big-time power threat, Nigel Beal. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. So stepping in for Boston, John Anderson. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. And the infield fly is called. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. Nigel Beal. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Beal measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Close, but called a ball.
I've never played Fall Guys, buddy. I like NBA 2K23.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. So they make short work of him there. We head to the 7th now in game 2. Back in Oakland, all set for the bottom of the
this sucks. Looks like we're about to lose here.
Nigel Beal. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And here it comes. And ball one. Lou, a 6-foot righty, 185 pounds, and he's a native of Taiwan.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
The next offering misses. 2-0. Next pitch is outside. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
There we go.
And a pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Beal stands at second with no outs. Runner goes again. There's a ball. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base.
Might as well go around the bases.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Slings to first. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk.
Well, back to the offseason. Looks like we're going to have to sign elsewhere.
So the Boston Red Sox sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins on the road. And they can now shift their focus to the division round.
Well, hats off to him, Boog. I mean, it's very difficult to come into a
No, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Postseason, but clearly that
Might go back with the Giants. I'll have to take a look.
And I think that bodes well for their chances at making a deep run here in October.
And a lot of disappointment for these fans and, of course, the players as well as they turn their attention to the offseason. Not the postseason experience they were hoping for or capable of, but they'll look to build on their success for next year.
Fall, was that the choices, Fall Guys or NBA 2K? I'd probably do NBA 2K personally. Mariners and Astros are in the running. I want to play for a winning team, though. The Marlins are looking after Juan Soto retired. That might be a fun team to play with. Yeah, we'll sign. This is our biggest contract yet. 1 year, $34 million. We'll probably take that. All right, done deal. Oh, wow. We got injured, a fractured hand. That's the first time. That's all good. Maybe we can come back just in time to help them out. Looking like they're kind of 50-50 right now. Probably just go ahead and stay on the injured list until he's fully healed.
A player's agent calls to touch base.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Kansas City Royals have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Arthur Walton. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Nigel Beal, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Step off, throw to first. Weiss back on a dive. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Tovar checks over to first, and he's back. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first.
That's the way to start out the year.
Right center, and that should be extra bases. Weiss headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One out, runner at second. And now for the Marlins, Kevin Boggs. 2 for 6 so far in the series. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
To first, inning over. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. All tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, now here's the switch hitting power threat, Nigel Beal. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
On the ground to third. Whips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another.
Earl Stevenson will hit next. Schultz stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit to third. The throw to first. That's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Marlins 1. Here's the third baseman, Nigel Beal. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that's too high.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Kevin Boggs.
And at the plate for Miami, Nigel Beal. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Drive him in. Need you right here.
kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my...
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Marlins leave 1. They still trail it here. And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Miguel Ferreira.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So just about set now. And on the hill in this one, Blake Cowan. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Reyes leads off first with 1 away. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Boggs. 3-0 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Top half of the 3rd inning, down the third baseman, Nigel Beal. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. That clips a corner.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
0-1. And a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. The 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
Next offering misses down and away.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Man at first, and now the shortstop, Kevin Boggs. The walk and a run scored his first time. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
And the righty deals. Ground ball left side. Fires over to first. Now 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, number 39. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Right-hander kicks, deals. Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And next to hit for the Sox, Kobe Mayo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And that is the inning. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Nigel Beal.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kevin Boggs, the next up for the Marlins. A strikeout and a walk. Here's a 3-0. Runner on the go. And a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
3-2 now. Double steal. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Grounder might be 2. Goes to second for 1. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Throw to first, but he beat it. And up next for Miami, Nigel Beal. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They lead it 6-2. Robert Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And he deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond.
Here's the third baseman, Nigel Beal. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Brown, the base runner at first with 1 out. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. And the 1-0. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
See a good one right here.
And there's the strike. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. Brown around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kevin Boggs. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Inside move to second, and he's back in easily.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And in scoring position with 2 away. Lionel Locke, the next up for the Marlins. 2 outs. Runner takes off. Pitches low. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Well, a high throw just adds a fraction of a second from catching the ball to putting the tag down on the runner. Hard to say for sure if a good throw gets him, but as soon as that one took off from the catcher's hand, there wasn't much of a chance.
The pitch. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they get a run at home.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter, later Figueroa.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
you.